the OKC Thunder. They went on a little skid. On the last podcast we talked about on Happy Hour, we talked about the Thunder a little bit at that point, and they had suffered another loss. But recently they beat the Minnesota Thunder yesterday. I actually watched the fourth quarter of that game, and they didn't bonehead the game away, which was good. They also had a big lead in the game, so they didn't really have to do anything other than hold the lead. Although they, the lead was as close as 2, I believe, at one point in time.
They tried to lose.
Why are you handing me this?
We don't have bottle opener.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
They tried to lose. One thing I liked about yesterday's game, even though I didn't see all of the game, was they built the big lead, then they gave it up. But luckily, they reeled it in, and they won a close game at the end. Which again was what I didn't get, which is what I would have liked to see in the Warriors game. I would have liked to see them build a big lead, lose it, then have to reel it in and calm down at the end. Against a team that if they would have lost that game, they would have got swept in the season series, right?
LA Ghetto Bird.
They would have got swept in the season series, right? That's their fourth time playing, right?
No, that was a second time playing.
Whatever, they would have been on their way to getting swept in the season series, well on their way, and they pulled out a close game, and it was a team win. I think Steven Adams even had damn near 20 points because Twitter tweeted me talking about Steven Adams should be the third option over Melo, and no.
Hell no.
Just no.
No, hell no.
Just no.
No, stop that shit. Stop.
Just no. I'm just no. So yeah, I mean it was a good team win. Now I gotta look at their schedule real quick because again,
they play the Spurs next.
Exactly. Spurs. If they could if they could come out and beat the Spurs, not even that, they can come out and beat the Nets and the Hornets. No, the Nets the next night. They should go on a 4-game win streak right now. This could actually looking at their schedule from here on out, this may be the turning point, possibly. Yeah. Because look, they have.
No, not really. Go ahead.
They have the Spurs. If they can get through the Spurs, then they have the Jazz. They should be able to beat the Jazz. Then the Nets.
Jazz are a playoff team right now. Don't be disrespectful to the Jazz.
They are, but if you turn the corner,
and Rudy Gobert is taking another step in his rehab.
They supposedly are, but he's not going to be ready by Tuesday.
Okay, true.
And Donovan Mitchell crazy.
He has been crazy. We'll get to him. He has been crazy. But again, I still think if you look at the roster, the Thunder have a better team than what the Jazz have. They can make it tough, but they can win. Then the Nets, without D'Lo, the Grizzlies, they've been sliding. Then you have the Hornets, then the Pacers, then the Sixers, then the Knicks, then again, December is very kind to them. I mean, you have the Rockets on Christmas, but for the most part, December, they play the Jazz 3 times. They play the Hawks. They play the Nuggets. Young's going to be going on with Jokic's ankle. The Knicks. Tim Hardaway Jr. got plenty fast. The Islanders. You got the Bucks at the end. Then you end with the Mavericks. I mean, this month is very nice to them. There's no reason that they shouldn't have an above 500 record in this month and start to prepare themselves for the season.
That's a lot of faith in them. That's a lot of faith in a team that's about to have a lot of national TV games, primetime games against teams that are playoff teams.
Let's go.
Okay.
It's time. Let's go.
Okay.
I definitely think the way Thunder showed up against the Warriors is kind of how they're going to be towards the end of the year because they were under the lights and they showed up. They didn't explode against a scrub team like the Kings or anything. They exploded against the Warriors, defending champs, and they played a good game.
But that was a highly emotional game. So that was something that was a highly emotional game. Also, KD also had a bum ankle. So that's a highly emotional game for everybody. So that's a game that you expect them to do that at home. It wasn't like it was on the road. It was at home in OKC. All the emotion. Russ finally plays KD with a good team, and he's the leader of it. You kind of expect that to happen.
I mean, what are they, 9-12? They're not a good team right now.
But
they're not a good team right now.
But you think that he has a super team as well. So.
They're 5th in their division. They're not a good team. They're dead last in their division. They're not a good team right now.
You feel me?
I would say with more talent, yes. But actually, Victor Oladipo is an all-star this year, so I can't even say that there's more talent.
I'm not talking this.
Like I said, man. Like I said, Russ didn't know how to play with Victor Oladipo.
No, it just is a bad backcourt. Victor Oladipo has never looked this good in his life. He averaged 15.9 last year. He averaged 16 the year before in Orlando. He had the exact same motherfucking season. He went in the gym and got better. And he has the ball more often. And he also went in the gym and got way better. That has nothing to do with Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, I think it's more of like playing with the MVP, getting that mentality and going out and executing it.
Thank you.
Russ holding him. It doesn't make sense how you could hold him back because the guy was passing the ball. He was putting him in great position.
Thank you.
No, he wasn't. Victor Oladipo wasn't even taking that many shots last year.
He took fucking 14.
He was getting a great amount of shots.
He
Okay.
taking 17 this year.
He should have been taking 17 last year. Seriously.
Oh.
If Steph, Clay, and KD can all average 17 shots a game, why
You
can't
gonna give Victor Oladipo 17 shots?
Yes.
Why?
This year.
Victor Oladipo had done nothing previously in his career to show you that he should have 17 shots a game.
He averaged. What do you mean? When he was
When Orlando was terrible?
It don't matter.
Then when he got benched for
still
having
put it
48?
up though.
He got benched for having 48?
Okay, and then he went to the Thunder.
And he got benched. Gee.
He averaging 23 right
He
now,
had
taking
done
17 a
nothing.
game. He could do that with Russ.
He had done nothing.
If
up
Klay
to this
Thompson
point
can
in his
lead the
career.
Warriors in taking,
Klay Thompson has done shit to show you that he should take 17 shots a game. The fuck has Victor Oladipo done to show you he should take 17 shots a game? Nothing.
Not a goddamn thing.
Look, and he never taken that many until this year. It was 11, 15, 13, 13.
he took 15 shots a game though. All I'm saying is that if you were bringing him in,
And
you
shot 43%.
if you're bringing him in and you think that he's a bona fide starting option with Russ, and you want them to be a tandem, you have to give him that amount
And
of shots.
33% from three.
Yeah, but Russ was probably jacking up 20-some shots a game.
G.
That's my point.
Look at this.
Why can't
Look
the
at this.
second
Look at
option
this.
get 17
Look at
shots
this.
a game?
Look at this. Look at this. Here's why it's bad. Russell Westbrook and Oladipo are the same people. And I'm going to read you what the man shot from three.
Russ averaged
Listen,
24 field goal
listen,
attempts a game.
Listen.
24
Stop
shots
talking
a
to me
game.
real quick. Stop talking to me real quick. Look, look, I told you, with a slashing guard, you need, in order for a backcourt to work, there has to be one person who can shoot, one person who can slash, or two people who can both shoot. And, well, basically, somebody got to be able to slash and shoot, or just slash. You need a combination. Both of these guys are slashers. Until this year, Victor Oladipo was shooting 43% from three. The previous years, 32%, 33%, 34%, 36%. It didn't work because Victor Oladipo was getting open shots from the perimeter and he could not catch and shoot and knock down because he's not a good fucking shooter. That's why the backcourt didn't work. You had two people who do the same shit. If you slash into each other, what the fuck you finna do? He's in a situation, for one, where he has the ball most of the time. He's also went in the gym and got way the fuck better.
LeBron and Kyrie are both slashers.
Kyrie can shoot.
Whoa, no, LeBron's definitely a shooter since he's been to Cleveland.
No, he ain't been a shooter since he's been in
Excuse
Cleveland.
me?
He ain't been a shooter since he's been in Cleveland. No, he has not.
His second stint in Cleveland showed me a bad shooting year.
Okay, we gonna take it to basketballreference.com. Yo, shout out to basketballreference.com. Also, shout out to Basketball
He's had many bad
Breakdown.
shooting years. Since he's playing in Cleveland, he's been terrible. 35%, 30%, 36%. This year, 42%, which is why it's so
But it's
shocking.
22 games.
Which is why it's so shocking. He's been terrible from three. Well, not terrible, but he hasn't been good. His best year from three was Miami. Was his best years from three. His first season, 33%, then 36%, then 40%, then 37%.
The fact that
I'm
LeBron
not
first.
writing the guy.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm not writing the guy off as a shooter if he shoots 35% from three. That's a pretty good clip.
That's not a shooter though. That's
not a shooter. That's a-
Oladipo style.
Yeah, exactly.
Shooting, which is the issue. No, but still, even in that tandem, Kyrie can catch and knock down. In order for tandems to work, as far as like guard tandems, you need somebody who can catch and knock down.
If Roberson would have been a knockdown shooter, then that probably
Oh,
would
if
have
Roberson
worked.
be a knockdown shooter, he'd be amazing.
If Roberson was a knockdown shooter,
Oh, he'd be amazing.
If Roberson was a knockdown shooter, that team with last year with Oladipo and Russ would have
The
worked.
team with KD would have beat the shit out the Warriors.
Yeah.
No, come
Yeah.
on. Last year's no.
No, I'm talking about the team with KD when they lost a 3-1 lead. If Roberson could knock down.
Oh, if Roberson can knock down, I still don't know about that.
You're saying they
I don't know about that.
They
Get
Get your hand out of my face,
they
bro.
Went up
Get your
3-1
hand out of
with
my
the man
face.
not being able to shoot, G. So in Game 6 or even in Game 7 when Roberson missed all them goddamn
Bro,
open threes, he did knock down.
no. Because the main thing you argue was that didn't he score like 22 points in the game?
That was
so
in the game
no, I don't
when
want to
it
hear
was
that.
up 3-1.
I don't want to hear that.
I said
he gave you
everybody else
22
came
points
back.
in the game though.
I
He gave you
said,
22 points in the
bro,
game.
I always said the reason why they lost ain't because of Russ.